from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
To my co-host, staff, studio audience, and the virtuals at home. How you doing? Probably better than I deserve. Let's get started, though. It's time for Hot Topics. Thank you. This is simple. But look, I love this detail. Willie really knows how to throw stuff together. And it's not an outfit that came together. They're separate pieces and everything rhymes. And then he topped them off with some Adidas that happen to blend with everything. And my feet feel very comfortable. Yes. Yeah. I feel good. So anyway, because Thursday's like Little Friday. You know what I mean? What are we doing this weekend? Okay, so there's big news in the talk show world. Ellen is leaving. All right, she says she's done. That looks like a real good smile right there. Kind of like, no, that's a cross between Stevie J and Ellen right there. All right, take a look.
Next season, season 19, is going to be my last season. So, the past 18 years, you have to know, has changed my life. You all have changed my life. And I am forever grateful to all of you for watching, for laughing, for dancing, sometimes crying. 2 years ago, I signed a deal for 3 more years, and I always knew in my heart that season 19 would be my last.
Well, 19 years is a very good run. Congratulations to you, Ellen, considering all you've been through during those 19 years, including the workplace conditions, which, by the way, I believe she's leaving because the workplace conditions, you know, I mean, we all in this room know people who've worked at that, and people who've worked here themselves. Ellen, and here's the thing. I'm glad that you thanked your Ellen fans, or whatever you call your nation, but 19 years on TV doesn't change your life. It exposes you for the person that you really are. Suzanne, you've been around the block.
Yes, I have been around the block. No, but I've been in this business for a while.
A long time.
I've worked with some all different types of hosts.
Yes.
And there's a lot that goes on.
Behind the scenes.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Don't ride the elevator with me.
I like you a lot.
Yes. Don't touch my car. Don't look at me. Talk to Bernie to get to me.
Oh.
You know the rules.
Right.
There are no real rules, but it's how you want to. Anyway, Ellen told Savannah Guthrie that she felt that the personal attacks were orchestrated, she says.
Oh.
No. Take a look.
I mean, I really didn't understand it. I still don't understand it. It was too orchestrated. It was too coordinated. And, people get picked on, but for 4 months straight for me, and then for me to read in the press about a toxic work environment when all I've ever heard from every guest that comes on the show is what a happy atmosphere this is. I don't know how I could have known when there's 255 employees here. But I do wish somebody would have come to me and said, hey, something's going on that you should know about.
I'm not sure that all the guests are happy. I was a guest. I wasn't happy. Just saying, Norman. And people called me out on it before I was able to say anything about it. Like, oh my gosh, that was... Joelle, you know what I'm saying. You've been around the block.
You've been around the block.
Listen, she wants to do other projects, which is great. She's got more money than she knows what to do with, you know, she and Porsha. They don't have children. She never has to work again in her life, you know. Allegedly, Porsha was the one who encouraged her to continue with this 3-year deal, you know. I don't know whether she told her current staff, though. She seems like the type of person that would come out on stage and announce it to everybody. And people are looking at the TV as she's saying it like, what just happened? Anyway, her talk show ends in May 2022. So, you know, you'll have to continue watching. And good luck with your, I know you like to buy houses and redo projects. You've got pet food, you've got, look, whatever you want to do. I mean, you've been on for 19 years. We should be so lucky. I'm not staying all that time. I wouldn't stay all that time. I just know that, you know, it's hard. Every single day is hard. And we never know around here, or any talk show, if you're canceled. And contract, they will buy that contract out and send you on your giddy up. You know, so... congratulations, though, Ellen. 19 years certainly is good. We've only been here for 12 years, but if we can have a few more good years, and I promise you, I will let everybody know around here years before it actually happens. That way, you know how to save your money properly and maybe start applying to other shows. I won't be jealous. I'll be slightly offended. Slightly. So last night, I watched The Real Housewives of Jersey. Did you watch? Yeah. I watched, and look, we met Teresa's boyfriend, Louis. Take a look.
You're literally like a dream come true.
I love that Louis gets me, and I've always wanted that. And it's so crazy because I don't know what the future holds, but this is the best I've felt in a really long time.
Can I kiss you?
Wait. You're so sweet.
And you hear all the smacking and everything. I like schoolgirl Teresa. It's Tree. I like schoolgirl Tree, and you know what? I like Louis. Now they say that he is a sex addict. Oh. Is that him?
Well, yep, that's him. He demanded sex from his exes, according to them.
4 times a day. Look, so now he's on the show, and where this will go, I have no idea. He already has his kids, and she has her kids, and, you know, no one's having kids or anything like that, but if they just run around Jersey and in Manhattan and stuff and look real cute together, Louis, if you don't break her heart, and if you do, just let her down gently. Tree, you know, every day is a day for us as women to get stronger and, you know, more in our... look, they just... But later in the show, my name was brought up. I'm involved. Take a look.
Daddy just texted me.
Probably.
How are you? I haven't talked to him.
Why?
He pissed me off after he talked about his girlfriend on Wendy Williams. Nutmeg, cinnamon. Go easy, go easy.
I don't think he was meaning to do anything bad, though. He probably just did it because you're dating.
Even though that Daddy's saying he's dating, like with me, I don't need people to know my business, you know?
No, you're right.
One of my great joys is to be involved. Yes, I like that. But he only talked about it because that's part of his reality too, and he doesn't like seeing her with Louis, and so you know you're making him upset. And Louis on the show, so, and your business is our business, so let's back it up and get correct, Teresa. Yeah. And then she was on Andy afterwards, and then she was on Andy, and then Louis made an appearance. I think I had fallen asleep at that point. You know, I had to get up for today. It's beautiful here in New York today. Sunny, like it's gonna be 71 degrees. Not 70, not 72, 71. That's what they say. A great day to sit in the house and watch the day go by. So the latest thing is that Porsha's new fiancé may have cheated on her already. All right, well, that's Porsha and Simon, and there's a woman who's claiming that she dated Simon at the same time that Porsha dated Simon, and there's the, there's a problem. She met him at the bar on March 30th, and he went home with her. And the conversation was he complained about his wife, then, you know, agreed with this young lady right here that he'd sent her money, you know, and he also texted her on Mother's Day. Is she a mother?
No, she's not a mother, but...
Yet.
Right.
Well, I gotta tell you something, Porsha. When your fiance has a nice Ferrari with a drop top, and he has the nerve to disrespect and have her in there with the top drop. That's her in his car. That's Simon's car. And mind you, she posted all this stuff before even knowing about Porsha being in the picture. You know, and there are a lot of men between the Mormon nation and foreign countries all across the world. They're used to having multiple partners, multiple wives, then multiple mistresses on top of the wives, multiple kids littered around everywhere. But, all right, Jasmine Brand has the latest. Take a look.
Because what he said is not what he does. What he says about, like, yeah, I found true love finally and whatnot. Like, I just find that very hard to believe while you're entertaining multiple women. And I'm not even, like, the only woman that, like, I've heard around or whatever that he's, you know, talked to. I just heard this today. So, I mean, I don't think that you could be, like, you know, in a committed relationship and you can find love and whatnot when you're currently married. You're trying to be engaged to somebody, you know what I'm saying? And then you're entertaining multiple women. That just seems, like, very hypocritical to me.
Yeah. Porsha, run. You know, I wouldn't suggest that this young lady run just because we don't know who she is, but welcome to Hot Topics. You know, this is a come up for her regular life. But Porsha, I thought you were better than this. I mean, if you're pregnant, then good, you hit the jackpot. He's gonna always have to send you money. If you're not pregnant, probably even better, because then you just go on with you and your cute baby, and you can meet another. He's got so much money, another Simon or something. Porsha, this guy has played you all the way out. And this is why you don't get engaged after knowing some guy for only a month. Yeah. I honestly think she told us about this because she knew this girl was about to come out with all the stories. And so Portia's trying to look like, you know, she's a bigger person. And in actuality, we feel your pain. Greek for lunch, by the way. Yeah, we like Greek. But no, I felt like, you know, a little macaroni and cheese, some collard greens. That's down the street at, you know, at the place on the left. You know, the Hills.
Yep.
Yeah, I got a whole soul food thing coming over. And a sausage stuffed with cheese.
Oh.
Mixed with jalapeno.
Yum.
On a soft butter roll. I know you don't care for it too spicy.
No, I like spicy. I like jalapeno.
Okay.
I don't know if I would eat it like that, but you know. I like jalapeno though.
So, Pamela Anderson is, by the way, Ellen's DJ is not you. Yeah. And never will be.
Take that as a compliment.
Just saying.
Thank you.
Just saying, you're the best.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
No? Well, no, I'm good. So Pamela Anderson does not like the Pam and Tommy biopic. See, to me, she's too big to even be giving an opinion on this, and she should be flattered. Pam says that she thinks of it as some cheap joke knockoff. And, you know, and has never heard of the actors in it in her life, and she has no desire to get to know them. We don't want you to get to know them. We don't even care if you watch. You're bigger than this, you know, because you all were doing it. That was your husband. You were his wife. You were pregnant with your first son at the time, only we didn't know that. And neither did you, based on all the, you know, drinking and stuff going on. Best sex tape ever. Best biopic ever. Pam, if I were you, I would want the publicity. And I wouldn't do any counteracting with the publicity talking bad about this, because we're all watching whether you like it or not. Right. Only because it's what... All right, clap if you will not watch because Pam doesn't like it. They're laughing at you, Pam, see? Pam, just go along to get along, okay? I must admit that I have seen Game of Thrones a couple of times. I had no idea what I was watching, though, so I didn't know it was Game of Thrones. But I do recognize Sophie Turner. Uh-huh. Okay, well, she's married to Joe Jonas. And she is very upset with the paparazzi. I was so happy with them this morning and knew it was going to be 70 degrees. I walked out of my apartment. I gave them the double hi before I got in the car. There was only one man, and he steadied his camera in his hand, and he waved back. And that's all you have to do. You know, they have bills to pay. We got bills to pay. You have bills to pay. But Sophie is very upset with paparazzi because they took a picture of her baby. Well, I've got my opinion. What all's going on?
Oh, wow. I see.
No, but sometimes white can be deceptive. It makes everything look larger. All right. Take a look.
The reason that I have been not posting pictures of my daughter and making sure that we can avoid paparazzi at all costs is because I explicitly do not want those photos out there. She is my daughter. She did not ask for this life to be photographed. It's creepy that grown old men are taking pictures of a baby without their permission. And I am respectfully asking everyone to stop following us around and stop trying to take pictures of our daughter, and especially printing them. It's disgusting. And you do not have my permission.
I understand what she's saying. But you knew what you were signing up for when you signed up to be an actress. And now, you know, even though Game of Thrones is now discontinued, right?
Yeah, it's over.
But she's got a big career ahead of her. You know, from what I understand, she's very talented. She'll be doing other things. Plus, she's married to... Okay. Mm-hmm. Anyway, you know, I've lifted that ban. Kids are on limits. But I'll tell you how. You know, when they're young, like, theirs is only like something like this, 9 months, all right? You put that plastic over the baby carriage. You put a blanket over that. You know, every time you leave the house, you always have something extra for the baby. Cover the baby's head, and you smile for the paparazzi, you know, wave at them or whatever, and then continue on. They're not gonna bother you. They're dads too, most of them. They get it. So kids are on limits. You know, there's some kids who are like 10 and 15 and stuff. They do stuff, they know they're on TV or they know they're in social media, so, you know, but we're gonna be delicate with kids, but kids are on limits. And Sophie, when she spoke out, all the websites took the pictures down. So it worked. It worked for her. And this is what Halle Berry has been wanting all these years for her daughter Nala when she first had Nala. And now, you know, she's a mom of a couple. But, you know, this is what a lot of the Hollywood parents, they don't want you taking pictures of their kids. But I just feel as though if the parents were nicer in terms of the delivery, then it'd be fine. You'd be surprised how agreeing paparazzi can be sometimes. Like, they know, don't zoom in on my ankles. You know what I got going on over here. All right, the joke is over, lymphedema, okay. And they don't. They go on, they're like, all right, have a nice day. I'm like, you too. So the newest inductees to that Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, a place that I've never been, has been announced. Yeah, Tina Turner finally got inducted. You know, she's been in there with Ike since 1991, but she's always been kind of insulted that she's not in there by herself. And she's had hit after hit as Tina. Even when she's done her own covering of old songs or whatever, Tina is a force. I can't believe it took this long, but it's good that she's there. Yeah. So congratulations to everyone, including you two, Belinda Carlisle. And you girls.